There are two things that humankind just loves: technology and wars. Now Hasbro realized this and they thought, wow, let's make a toy that is a robot and can transform into cars. Oh, even better, let's make a cartoon of these toys where two sides of the same race is at each other's throat for total control of their homeworld, but at the same time ravaging it because they use all of their planet's natural resources to kill each other. And that's how we here. Fall of Cybertron is the best interpretation of Transformers created by far. Michael Bay? What the fuck is going on here?
I am directly below. The enemy scrotum.
The fact that this game is a standalone storyline and only being the sequel to War for Cybertron, it still does a better job to portray the gruesome and desperation of the Cybertron war than whatever the fuck this is supposed to be.
I'm okay. I'm alright.
This is combat, man.
Brain freeze, man.
What's wrong with you?
This goes to show how much potential the Transformers franchise actually has than just being big dumb explosions and sex scene. This game means a lot for us Transformers fans, as not only it is an amazing game, but it sets an example for the rest of the franchise moving forward. The Cybertron opening in Bumblebee, the Netflix trilogy series can all found originating back to this game and War for Cybertron. I hate to admit it, but back then I was a total Michael Bay dweeb and I hated everything that wasn't the Bayverse.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
My brother bought this game all the way back in 2013, but I was never bothered to try it because I was having too much fun playing the Dark of the Moon game. However, I decided to finally give the game a chance after almost wetting myself in the cinema watching that opening scene in Bumblebee.
Decepticons, attack!
I was not prepared for what I got myself into after.
Cybertron, the home world we Autobots have strived to protect from the Decepticons, can no longer sustain us. Eons of civil war have caused the greatest of casualties. Our planet's very core has shut down, halting its production of life-giving energon. Most of us have abandoned our home in hopes of finding a new life among the stars. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. We do not know how many of our brothers escaped Megatron's blockade. I can only be certain of this. Just one transport remains.
To think this game was created all the way back in 2012 and is still worthy until today is just crazy to imagine. Despite being only a video game and not a full-fledged movie, Fall of Cybertron manages to immerse you into a world actually about the Transformers and you are captivated by the storyline. We are so used to seeing humans in the Transformers media and the Autobots protecting humanity that we never really got to see a setting where it's just them fighting their own war alone. I don't think Transformers can ever pull off the same feelings I had when I first witnessed Metroplex transforming.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last blood.
Or the satisfying moment where Grimlock gets his revenge and bite off Shockwave's left arm and maybe brutally murdering the Insecticons, but that was really fun. Don't even get me started on that final mission where you are switching between Autobots and Decepticons with the slickest transitions ever. And oh my god, I get to pick Optimus Prime and kiss Megatron! High Moon Studios crafted the perfect formula for a Transformers game and nothing will change my mind. Hell, it was so good that Edge of Reality, the company who created Rise of the Dark Linkin Park, just straight up copy pasted High Moon's work because it was just that good. It's such a shame that Activision decided to fuck them in the ass just because High Moon's Deadpool game was a failure, and instead of telling them to not make any more Marvel game and stick to Transformers, they just decided to shove them to a Call of Duty maintenance team. The campaign isn't the only remarkable thing about this game, however. The multiplayer absolutely bombs as well. I guess playing Titanfall 2 was just me trying to fill the empty giant robots, punching giant robots void in my heart, and to cure my depression that had been developed because I could no longer play Fall of Cybertron during the beginning of the China virus arc.
It's time to contain the China virus.
That's the downfall of our story here. The official Fall of Cybertron servers got shut down back in April 2020, halting its production of sweet bitter memories. Most of us have abandoned our home in hopes of finding a new game among the stars. Okay, I'm sorry for that dialogue. That was just too badass. But you could say a few of us have
Survive the fall of Cybertron. And no rebellion is truly dead until the leader is vanquished.
And just like my beloved Titanfall 2 getting the North Star client, my other beloved game that the developers don't give a shit about gets the same treatment with the Transformers Re-Energized project. A project created by a group of modders dedicated to bringing back the servers of this masterpiece alive, and they actually succeeded. It may have taken them 2 years, but it's okay. Not only for FOC, but also for War for Cybertron, Dark of the Moon, and soon to be Rise of the Dark Spark. Their accomplishment is what inspired me to make this video in the first place, because the future is looking bright with having the online servers up again, and people can finally start playing this gem of a game. Although you can't purchase this game at a reasonable price anymore. I literally had to pay $70 for it on G2 to get the game on PC. It still fills me with joy to see the lobbies getting filled up and not being a barren wasteland. If you have never tried out Fall of Cybertron, I highly recommend you to find a second-hand copy for a console version, or plus a literal hole in your wallet by getting a Steam key from G2 or Amazon. What I'm trying to say is that you need to try out the game no matter the cost, because the campaign and overall writing of Fall of Cybertron will forever be unmatched in my opinion, and eons of failed attempts has proven that. I truly hope Rise of the Beast will be able to set the standards for the Transformers franchise higher again, just like how Bumblebee did, and we may finally get a full-fledged Cybertron only live action Transformers movie one day. I'll put the cube in my chest if you make that happen, Paramount.
Till all are one.
You got the touch. You got the power. You got the touch. You got the power. You're at your best when the going gets rough. You've been put to the test, but it's never enough. Yeah! You got the touch.
Whatever lies beyond that portal is our best and last hope.
To contain the China virus.